Hi there, my darling Leos. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to your reading for the week of October the 13th. Let us jump right into your reading. We're going to start off with an overarching energy using the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here. And then we will finish off with Angel Answer cards. All right, my darling Leos, what messages does Leo need to know for this week of October the 13th? I cannot believe we're mid-October already. I mean, it's going to be Christmas before we know it. I think I heard on the radio this morning it was like 83 days or something to Christmas or something like that. I think I'm doing this a week in advance, so it's, yeah, I don't know. Might only be less than that. All right, let's see what we've got for you, my darling Leos. Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. Yeah, I feel, that's been the energy, really, hasn't it? This energy, I mean, especially the energy that we had in September of those eclipses, that we were being encouraged definitely to clear out any clutter. And I feel now with the energy coming into October, or the energy of October, that's a lot lighter. This will be a good time for you, my darling Leos, to clear out any clutter, to get your home, your workspace, anywhere like that you feel isn't in order. I feel that it would be beneficial for you to, get that in order. Because I know myself, I mean, I'm a Virgo, so I'm a bit pedantic, but if there is clutter around me and, it looks messy, I feel messy. Like, especially my desk at work, I mean, it is spotless. I've got my computer on there and that's it. And if there is too much paperwork, whatever else strewn all over my desk, it makes me feel cluttered and messy. So I like to keep that order. So I feel that's the message for you, my darling Leos, is to, just clear out the clutter, get yourself organized, and, as I say, your what do they say? A cluttered mind. Oh, I don't know. Something about cluttered mind. If you know it, put it in the comments below. Something like cluttered space is a cluttered mind or something like that. I don't know. Help me out. Anyway, all right, let's consult the tarot here and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Leos. Let's see, what does Leo need to know? Oh, the Ace of Cups. Boy, Aries just had that. Queen of Wands. Yeah, very attractive you are. And Strength. Yeah, okay. Well, there's you showing up, my darling Leos. So, yeah, wow. Powerful. This is going to be a powerful reading for you, my darling Leos. I can already feel what this is. Anyway, fire energy, you. Yeah, wow. What I'll do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So, you start off here with the beautiful Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is your cup of joy. It is that cup that it never runs out. You can see here that it's, overflowing, but, it's the never-ending flow of joy, of happiness, my darling Leos. It is that literally your cuppa are running over. Yeah, my darling Leos. So I feel, that what's coming in for you is joy, is happiness. I feel that someone or something this week will come in to give you this gift of joy. If it's a person, it could be, they're coming in to, give you a gift from the heart, give you your, some kind of heart-based gift, something like that. If it's a situation, well, it could be that something is, something that comes in is going to bring you joy, my darling Leo. So, take it how it resonates. It's going to be different for everyone, but I do feel, just from what, is on the table and what I can see, this is going to be a week of joy for you and happiness, my darling Leos. And like I said, with that clear out the clutter, I feel that it is important for you to get the word that popped into my head was get your house in order, my darling Leos. And then you have the beautiful Queen of Wands. So I feel in this reading, she is your queen. She is the Queen of Fire. Wands represent fire. So I feel in this reading that you are presenting this week, my darling Leos, as the Queen of Wands. This is you in your energy, my darling. And you've got it twice here because you've got the Strength card, which is Leo energy. So I feel that you embodying this energy of the Queen of Wands, you come from a place of being bold and assertive and not caring about what anybody else thinks, my darling Leos, that you are just forging ahead with your plans, your goals, your wishes, my darling Leos. And I also feel that you're very attractive as well. So, because she is very attractive, she, sits on her throne, not worrying, not caring what anybody else thinks. She, has in the traditional tarot, has a sunflower, which points to the sun, which represents, that joy and happiness. She goes her own way is what I feel the message needs to be relayed to you, my darling Leos, that you need to go your own way. Do your own thing. Do what makes you happy, because that energy is going to be contagious, I feel, for other people around you, my darling Leos, which is beautiful. So forge ahead with what it is that you want to accomplish this week, my darling Leos, because then here you are. This is you. This is you in your own energy, my darling Leos. When you show up in your own reading, my darling Leos, you come from a place of power and strength, and it really allows you to get what it is that you want from this reading, my darling Leos. So I feel you showing up is significant here. It's just, like I said, a double whammy of that being bold and assertive and really going for what you want, my darling Leos. I mean, the Strength card is about literal strength, not physical strength, but inner strength, my darling Leo. So I feel that it is important for you to get in touch with your inner strength, your inner being, your inner wisdom this week, my darling Leos. And I mean, it's very ironic on this depiction of the Strength card that she's pregnant here, because in the traditional tarot, the person, the maiden that is on the card who has her hand in the lion's mouth is actually a virgin. So yeah, ironic depiction. And you can also see here the infinity symbol, which again, it is that symbol of infinite possibilities. So I feel this is going to be quite a big and significant week for you, my darling Leos. So if I'm going to put it all together, I just feel that you embodying this energy of the Queen of Wands, standing in your power, being strong, like I said, being bold, being assertive, is going to allow this beautiful opportunity, gift from the heart. Your cup of joy is going to be available to you this week, my darling Leos. That's what I feel is coming in for you. And with this frog spirit here, with clear out the clutter, yeah, I just feel clearing your mind of any past bad thinking, past, I can't do this, I can't do that, will be so beneficial for you. It will, I feel, will allow you to, because that's really what the Strength card is about, is clearing out the clutter in your mind and, taming your inner voices, taming your inner beast, that kind of energy. So, to have it twice here is, very significant, I feel. All the cards really are significant and play together. So yeah, what a beautiful week for you, my darling Leos. Very powerful energies. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. I'm very active and interactive in the comments. I'd love it if you could, pop just an emoji, heart, a like, something like that. It really does help my channel. Share this with any other Leo that may need to see it, for sure, because, that really helps, get my readings out there and allows me to know that they're on track. All right, let's get my final messages for you. Yeah, wow. abundance. I mean, it's all happening for you this week, my darling Leos. Yeah, romance. Yeah, as I said, you are very attractive at this time. And with that Ace of Cups, I did say that a gift from the heart will be coming in. So if you're looking for love, here it comes. Yeah, look for a sign, they say. Look for any kind of sign, synchronicity, symbols, of where it is that, you should be heading, or what it is that just to give you that, am I on the right track type of energy, my darling Leos. They say not the right time, but you've got a yes. So, I mean, when it says not the right time, whatever popped into your head with that not the right time, I actually feel with the not the right time, you've probably been, thinking before was the right time, and maybe it was, why didn't this work out for me? But, from what I feel here with these cards, I feel it's nothing but the right time, to be honest. So, yeah, there are different meanings. Maybe when I pulled that card, you asked a question about something and that was your answer. It's going to be different for everyone. But, I just feel such beautiful energies coming in for you this week, my darling Leos. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.